I was just scared though, honestly. Because her foot was up in the air up on this thing, the thing sticking through it. And she had something over her face. She had was, I think, up to. It was an unbearable sight.
After spending about 2 months in the Queen Elizabeth Hospital, Joanne was finally released, but by then, her life had changed dramatically. She was now disabled and bore all the physical and emotional scars of her ordeal. Her life was turned upside down and living at home was not the same.
So I used to have a stick, and they would, whenever they hear people passing or I want somebody, they would call them on the phone, and they would put the keys on this stick and hand it through the window and let them come in and help me.
To regain mobility, she started physiotherapy, which meant more pain. The result, a love-hate relationship with her physiotherapist.
I used to say this to you, this woman's so wicked, but I was looking forward to go to this woman. I ain't lying, this woman do me, torture me, right? But I was looking forward to go to her, because all the things that she did to me make me walk fast, make my hand move. Because she used to say, next week when you come back in here, you gotta be doing this and you gonna be doing that. And I gonna know if you ain't do it. So you still gotta do it for real. But she's a very nice person.
With doctors predicting that walking would be a long time in coming, she found innovative ways to get around the house.
They tell me don't put no weight on my foot till March. So I put a sock on my good foot, and I used to be in the house skiing in boat, one foot, and holding on to the door, the curtain, everything to get her here. I used to be in a wheelchair first.
Joanne says family support from her mother, sister and daughter really helped with all the things she had to do on a daily basis, including changing her bedpan. For those simple things, Joanne was now dependent on others. Then she reached a milestone.
The day my foot, and the foot in the ear, so I move from my side because it can't move at all.
She now walks with a limp since one foot is 3 inches shorter than the other, so she climbs steps differently. She has also regained movement in her left hand, but her fingers have not fully recovered.
Like if I have to cook, the food gonna come out the same way. But I can hold the potatoes or whatever the way it's supposed to be, because my hand ain't fully come back yet. I had a drop wrist, right? So my arm was broken from somewhere all the way straight down. So in here, somewhere in here, the nerves in here fully come back. So it affect these 3 fingers here. These 2 here come back. I can't plait nor then. My hand funny. I can't tie a knot. I can't plait. You see how it look?
She is scheduled to have surgery to rectify that problem, but until then, she's back in business, firing up her grill and serving food to customers. She took the opportunity to give this advice to road users.
Your life could change in a blink of an eye. You don't feel that nothing can happen to you. And then you see who are the real people in your life. Pray before you leave home.
Now, that's timely advice, as road safety advocates constantly stress the need to be cautious on the roads of Barbados as the number of accidents continue to climb daily. Kimita Jones, CBC News.
United States has stated that Grenada is not democratic because we do not have elections. Our history of electoral rule under the Gary dictatorship did not give our people a chance to have a say in the day-to-day running of Grenada.
Previously, we had elections once every 5 years. Now with the new democracy, the new grassroots democracy, where the masses comes in the organizations and meet on a weekly or monthly basis and discuss a problem in various parts of the country through the mass organization, as different where only 15 men used to discuss the problems of the people before.
Comrades are in favor of the rules as they are presented, and comrades vote using the cards, right? Comrades are against, any against, they show by raise of hand using
the new democracy, the grassroots democracy, everybody will discuss the problems of the country through the mass organizations, in the various groups in the villages, and then on the parish level and nationally.
Any force that is really held in, whenever it's let loose, like the youth had the opportunity to be let loose on March 13th, then you'd find it resulting in things like these, a mass organization of youth. The youths were suppressed for so long that, well, obviously, once they got the freedom, they felt free to organize themselves, to take part in all the things that they know for their betterment, in the creation of that better, that new and just society that we speak.
I'm very glad.
Our people have rejected the 5-year Westminster-style democracy because we don't have to wait 5 years to say what we want as a people.
Me, as a militia woman, I feel I am equal to any man inside here in defense, but when it comes for cooking or whatnot, I will take up my pot and cook. But when it comes for defending my country, I will defend my country. Besides a man.
We in Grenada here should be in solidarity with the people of El Salvador. Our revolution was the first revolution in the history of the English-speaking Caribbean. Our revolution came out at a time when the people of the world were up in arms about the oppression, when the people of the world were overthrowing dictators.
Let us remember our struggling sisters and brothers in Africa, in Namibia, in South Africa, who are presently fighting against white racist minority regime.
So we have a very historic task, a very noted and remarkable task to ensure that the revolution in Grenada stays there, remains, and that it grows from strength to strength.
If we can't defend our revolution, defend what we fought and struggled so hard to build, we cannot continue to work with the right kind of solutions. If we allow imperialism to turn back this revolution, then we might as well stop working in nutrition, because we will not be able to do the kinds of things that we are doing. Because the kinds of things we are doing are related to solving the problems of poverty.
Ordinary steps! March!
So otherwise we just touching the surface and we're not really answering any questions. We are working without any questions.
The United States has stated that Grenada is not democratic because we do not have elections. Our history of electoral rule under the Gary dictatorship did not give our people a chance to have a say in the day-to-day running of Grenada.
Previously, we had elections once every 5 years. Now with the new democracy, the new grassroots democracy, where the masses comes in the organizations and meet on a weekly or monthly basis and discuss a problem in various parts of the country through the mass organization, as different where only 15 men used to discuss the problems of the people before.
Comrades are in favor of the rules as they are presented, and comrades vote using the cards, right? Comrades are against, any against, they show by raise of hand using
the new democracy, the grassroots democracy, everybody will discuss the problems of the country through the mass organizations, in the various groups in the villages, and then on the parish level and nationally.
Any force that is really held in, whenever it's let loose, like the youth had the opportunity to be let loose on March 13th, then you'd find it resulting in things like these, a mass organization of youth. The youths were suppressed for so long that, well, obviously, once they got the freedom, they felt free to organize themselves, to take part in all the things that they know for their betterment, in the creation of that better, that new and just society that we speak.
I'm very glad to see
our people have rejected the 5-year Westminster-style democracy because we don't have to wait 5 years to say what we want as a people. We get it every day. We get the opportunity every day.
And next thing again, the zonal council meeting. We never had that under Gary dictatorship, right? But now that we have it under this government, you could go in, tell them, well, what you feel you want for your villages and different places, right? What you feel they should do. And they take a good at least listen to what you're saying. But under the Gary dictatorship, we never had that. Gary see and he's all, when he say this, that go on, right?
In such a big gathering for the first time might have been high. But no, the Workers' Council, one is able to do exactly what the Workers' Council is intended to go there without being ashamed and ask and answer questions in the best possible and honest way in which one can do so.
Why it is that at times when you have a gang of people working, instead of
this new form of participatory democracy is attracting attention and capturing the imagination of people throughout the region. Grenadians are creating a new form of government which is more responsive to their needs than any they've ever experienced. The new democracy is still being created, but already Grenadians have participated in the preparation of the national budget. And soon, the recently established Constitution Commission will submit a first draft of the new Constitution to the zonal councils for debate, changes, and approval.
To congratulate Comrade on his splendid explanation. I think he has done a job.
Last year's celebration was epic. This year, we're bringing the Kings as Power Turns 2.
Power Turns 2, because all year we walking out so it's so.
Friday, December 8th, all will assemble inside Club Bananas.
I'm calling in sick. This is too much vibes to miss.
All your favorite Power personalities and DJs will be there. Plus, we've got the Kings.
They tell me I drop.
Direct from Barbados, the official Rum King, King Bubba. Groovy King Dash.
No, it's your responsibility.
St. David Soca Monarch King, Blaze. Soca Monarch King, Boise. And Road March King, Wuss Ways. It doesn't get any better than this. So get your tickets now and join us in the celebration Friday, December 8th in Club Bananas as